Good morning and welcome to day 63 of Duncan's Devotional. And our topic today is hearing from God. How do I hear from God? And the scripture comes from 1 Samuel 3:9. Speak, Lord, for your servant hears. And under this is the title of humility, heart posture. And one of the things that interests me about this scripture is that Samuel was just a boy. And when he heard God say, Samuel, Samuel, he didn't even know for sure it was God. He was running to Eli, like, Eli, what do you need? And after a few times, Eli was like, Samuel, the next time you hear this, say, Speak, Lord, your servant is listening. And humility, when hearing from God, is to me, it's about being quiet and fasting. So when I say be quiet, I not only mean quiet, like, a lot of times with me, it's rushing into prayer, rushing in to tell God and ask God for things. But really, it's about being quiet, meaning silencing the chatter and distractions around us, whether it's social media, whether it's TV, or just other people just always chattering, and just quieting, because it's difficult to hear God speak when we have so much noise coming in to our head. And then there's also the fasting part. And fasting, um, when I say fasting, not just for food, but denying ourselves, um, uh, uh, just having that moment where it's like, I can choose myself, but I'm going to choose somebody else. I can get ahead and say, hey, everybody see me. Or I can pull back and say, you know what? Whatever gives me pleasure for this time, I'm going to quench it for a minute. And I'm going to say, okay, God, I need to hear from you. And I remember the first time that I really distinctly said, God, I need to hear from you. And it was after a time where someone had prophesied life and instead death came. And I write about it in my book that I'm working on. But not that I had any or have any issues or anger against the person. But I just remember saying to God during that season and looking up to the ceiling and saying, God, if you have something to say to me, I need to hear from you, like me and you, not through all these other sources. I need to hear from you. And the primary way that I heard from God was through his word. So, but it took a heart posture of humility to say, I got to be quiet. I got to lessen distractions. I've got to deny myself so that I can clearly hear this is God and not Crystal and not other people. So I hope and pray that it'll bless you, that if you are seeking to hear from God, that you will look at your heart posture to make sure, like, am I in a position to hear from him? Hope that helps. Bye for now. Have a good day.